This is Dulciano by Fracture Sounds. It's quite an interesting instrument because it sounds a little bit like a harpsichord, it sounds a little bit like a dulcimer, but it's actually a grand piano, believe it or not, that's played with dulcimer hammers. So you get this beautifully resonant, broad sound across the entire keyboard in a way that would only have been possible through sampling. And because it's a grand piano, that resonance just carries on for ages and ages. It's a deep sampled instrument with up to 12 round robins, and it's also got 3 microphone positions that are controllable using the perspective slider. And I'm actually mapping this to one of the faders here on my fader box, so you can get a really close sound if you like. So this is a really nice way to get a little bit more depth in your music as you're performing it. But also, as you can see here, you can turn off the microphone signals that you might not need. So that can save a little bit on the RAM usage, but it's not particularly intensive. We've also got rolls, which is a pretty iconic feature of dulcimer playing. And you can access this in a couple of different ways. For one thing, you can actually use the mod wheel to introduce the rolls. And if you click on this little cog here, you can actually access Aftertouch, which, if your keyboard supports it, allows you to access those rolls by holding into the keys as you're playing. Which can be quite unique as well. What I love about this piano is its ability to cut through a mix really, really easily. If I turn up the dampening here, that basically shortens the release of the samples. And I can turn down the reverb as well. And so then you can play it with another keyboard instrument, for example. It's so lovely, and it kind of adds that slightly more folky sound. Stunning, and it's so nice now to have it here in the Contact player. I think the dulcimer is probably most famous for the theme from Sherlock Holmes by Hans Zimmer. And you can hear there that I'm accessing the slightly harder velocities that have a little roll baked into them, which helps add a little bit more realism there. There's a little flourish to that. I'm playing the standard patch here, but you can also access the muted as well, which has a really biting sound to it. Going back to the main patch now, one of the things I love is this color control. So this is it in the middle here. Accesses a slightly darker sound. And then if you wanted it to be any brighter, of course you can go the other way as well. I have to say, I do like it on the slightly darker side. Now, I don't want to say too much, but I'm working on some pretty exciting projects at the moment with Fracture Sounds, so it would be wise for you to subscribe and ding the notification bell. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye.